Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wonderland. I'm your host, Rich Davis, coming to you from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. Of course, as always, AJ is going to be here behind the mask helping me out. We're going to get a little crazy tonight, and this is either going to be awesome or terribly, terribly, terribly bad. We're going to have 3 cameras rolling and go around the comic book shop, as you can see behind me. And I don't know what you guys want to buy. So I just figured I'm going to go to my back issues and we're just going to show you everything. And you're going to call it out, tell me what you want, and we're going to find it for you. So, but we can't do that until we go and do our opening thing. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. AJ's camera over there is showing you the wonderful wall because he's here on the comics cam, which he's going to, this creepy guy here is going to be stalking me through the store tonight, which is kind of terrifying if I want to be real, because it's got this thing in the mask like over. Yes, Eddie, that is the absolute coolest opening. Kyle absolutely rocked with that. So you see, he's like over my shoulder. I don't like this. This is already a bad idea. Jay, why'd you let me do this, man? Okay, so guys, we got some new comics for you tonight. We got some wall books for you tonight, and we have tons and tons and tons and tons of back issues for you to check out. So let's get started. Somebody out there, tell me a book that you want to see if we've got. A book, a character, whatever. Iron Man, Frank Castle, whatever. What are you trying to fill your collection with? What are you missing? Because I probably got it somewhere in this store. I'm sorry, Mike, man. I hate that you're not going to be able to check out the show tonight. We miss you, man. But hey, we understand having poor reception. I've been there myself many, many times, living out in the sticks where I live. So, and what's up, Eddie? How you doing, Mr. Nope? Good to see you again. Make 2. Can't have a show without you, my friend. Yeah. What do you want to see, guys? Iron Man, X-Men, Spider-Man, Moon Girl. What you guys looking for tonight? Because if you don't tell me, I'm just gonna have to go find stuff myself, and that's weird. It's not really weird because it's my store, and I guess I kind of have to. It's my job on the show, right? So, all right. everybody's shy. Let's go, AJ. Let's go start with like the newer release, back issues. So we're gonna go over here. All right. So let's see. Can you see the books here? All right. So we're gonna start. We've got our Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Action Comics, Random A stuff, Aquaman, Avengers, Avengers Assemble. Who's missing something from these books? Anything? Actually, you know what? I need to grab my computer so I can see the comments. I told you guys this is either going to be great or terrible. So, yeah, we're working this thing out. I'm actually just holding my laptop here. Okay, so we've got ourselves. These are the what printing are these? These are the fourth printing covers of Absolute, terribly great. That's what we're going for, Eddie. Absolutely. All right, Absolute Batman number 1. This is the fourth printing. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 of these. They are $6.99. That's what we're selling them for in the store. But guess what, guys? For you guys, Absolute Batman number 1, fourth printing. We'll do it for cover price, $4.99. I've got 3 of these ready to go. All we need to do is have somebody call it out, and then make sure, of course, you fill out that form. It's pinned to the chat, and also up there on the YouTube channel. So anybody looking for Absolute Batman, we actually have Absolute Batman 1. We have Absolute Batman 2. Let's see, that's a second printing of Absolute Batman 2. Ooh, that's a cool cover. Absolute Batman number 2. I have 3 copies of those. These are actually, hey, this is that a first printing of number 3? Oh, second printing of number 3. I've got 3 of those. Absolute Batman number 4. This is a first printing Gabriel Delato variant of Absolute Batman number 3. Looks like I've got, I'm seeing a trend here. I've got 3 of pretty much everything in here. Oh, and I do have Absolute Batman 4. These are, this is the cover A first prints. Also have 3 of those. And I have the cover B for Absolute Batman number 4 as well. $5.99. So all of these for cover price. All you got to do is call them out. If you guys aren't reading Absolute Batman, you need to be reading Absolute Batman. It is incredible. All of the Absolute Universe books are just unreal cool. I'm absolutely loving them. Super excited for Flash and Martian Manhunter to be coming out pretty soon. Just read an article today that Absolute Flash and Absolute Martian Manhunter have exceeded 120,000 pre-orders. So DC, you're on to something with this Absolute Universe. Please keep doing it. It's amazing. So anybody looking for Absolute Batman? All right. We're going to go ahead and move on. We have next, we've got Absolute Superman. These are first printings of number 1. Those are $9.99 here in the. Hey, what's up, AJ? How you doing, buddy? I've got 3 copies of the first printings of Absolute Superman number 1. $9.99 gets you these. They're in wonderful condition. So these are from our recent release back stock. So they went straight into bags and boards and haven't been touched since. I've got 3 copies, first prints of Absolute Superman number 2. Yeah, it's a fourth print cover, and it's a steal. Cover price, man. We like to give you things to read. We're not really, if you're collecting them, that's awesome. But we're really just wanting you to read things. So we try to keep them as affordable as we possibly can. We got Absolute Superman number 2. I've got 3 copies. I've got the B cover. Oh, I love that B cover. For Absolute Superman number 2. I've got 3 copies of those. Let's see. Oh, first print copy of Absolute Superman number 3 A cover. Oh, it's got Crypto on the cover. I love that. I love Crypto. He's my boy. And then this is the B cover for Absolute Superman number 3. Looks like I've only got one each of the Absolute Superman number 3s. So I've got 1, 2, and 3, all first printings of Absolute Superman for cover price, except for the number. You know what? We'll even make the number 1 cover price. So $4.99 for a first print. Absolute Superman number. Oh no, what did you do? Hold on. I told you guys this is a work in progress. So oh no, did AJ break the comics cam? I think AJ broke the there it is. Okay, cool. Technical difficulties, folks. And yeah, as Jay said, we are in a comic book store. Give them a kind of a sweep around the store there, AJ. Okay, so these bins right here, they're full of back issues. Show them the boxes underneath. All these boxes are unsorted books that we just brought out. I've got 3 full warehouses of backstock. Here at Wonderland Comics, we put out at minimum 1 long box of back issues every single day. And our back issues are always just $2 a piece. 5 for $10. Again, we're here for readers, so we want to make things as accessible as possible. We've got, $10, $15 books out here in our back stock for $2. Right now, we're taking you through some recent release books, things that you may have missed, that we have, and we're going to sell them to you at cover price. We're just going to make all of these books out here today cover price, no matter what we've got stuck on them. On our recent release back issues. So yes, as Jay said, don't be shy. If you're a Punisher fan, throw it out there in the chat and say, let's go. We'll look for Punisher. If you're a Spider-Man fan, tell me you're looking for Spider-Man. We will go look at Spider-Man. If you're looking for a Superman or if you're looking for Warlord, I got a ton of Warlord over there. I can let you have some. Conan the Barbarian. I've not seen any of those vampire comics. Queen of the Vampires. No one ever. Christina, Queen of. You know what? Let's go look. But I go over here to our horror section. Okay, so here we go. JK. I really hope we have this because I would love to make this guy's day. Eddie, I'm looking. If you wanted to see what we're flipping through here, AJ. Oh, Imaginary Fiends. God, I loved that book. I forgot we even had those. Got Eye Vampire. Juke Joint. In the Case. Philadelphia. Killers. Knock 'em Dead. Oh, that was a good book too. Man, I'm sorry. I don't have any Christina Vampire Hunter, my friend. I am so sorry. But that doesn't mean we won't have it next week. We'll go through more. Like I said, we put out a long box every single day. So we'll keep a lookout for that. And yes, AJ, these bins, they're a new addition to the store. We've added them on the ends of our back issue islands. And it's going to be where you find all the recent release back issue stock. And they're going to be buy 3, get 1 free in the store. So, hey, you know what? I just put it out there. Why don't we do buy 3, get 1 free on the show tonight? So if you see some, AJ's going through some really cool Aftershock books over here. Dark Arc. Oh, man, I love Dark Arc. Because it's kind of cool. What if you guys haven't read Dark Arc? It's about so the flood happens. All of Noah's cute little creatures. Oh, Day of the Dead Girl. That's really good. So all the cute creatures jump on 2 by 2 on Noah's Ark, and the mythological creatures are like, "What do we do? Where's our boat?" So they build one, and this is the Dark Ark. Ooh, Frankenstein. That's a good book. So Dark Ark, fantastic book. I think we've got pretty much the complete run over here. And these that you're looking at in these back issues, $2 a piece. Oh, thanks, AJ. Yeah. I hope it gives our customers more of what they want. Because we have people all the time come in and say, "Hey, do you have Absolute Superman number 2?" And we'll look on the spinner racks. They're not there, but we have to go dig through boxes. So we're going to start doing that now. Make things a little easier, more easily accessible. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell 5 and 6. You know what? I bet we.
I remember stocking Falling in Love.
Okay. Ba, ba, ba. It's probably actually, AJ, over there where you are. I kind of think we might have that. Fantastic Four. Are those recent ones that came out? I'm going to look up here on this rack too. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to be 0 for 2 after I've been bragging about all the stuff we have. Falling in Love, Falling in Love, Falling in Love. By the way, we do have our new comics on spinner racks here because that's just cool and we love it. Dang it. I don't have Falling in Love on the Path to Hell 4 or 5. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Been thinking about picking up Uncanny X-Men 101 this year. That would be up on our wall. I've got an Amazing Spider-Man 101. That's almost as good. Actually, probably better. No Uncanny X-Men 101. I don't have a lot of Silver and Bronze Age X-Men right now. They've been super popular. Everything I put out seems to sell lately. X-Men. I wonder why. It's like there's a movie coming out or something. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Seeing anything over there? AJ's going through. That is Batman Full Moon. Do we have any of the glow in the dark covers over there?
We do not. We've got all but
by Mike. You know what? Let me look, TJ. I actually did put out some JSA. Justice League. God, I got a lot of Justice League. Oh, you know what? I think I put the JSAs over here. Sorry, we got a lot of back issues in the store. I think he's looking for the ones from the 80s.
Oh.
JLA. Guys, I'm going to quit. I'm 0 for 3. I am 0 for 3. You guys are. Why? Oh, right. Okay. AJ's going to keep looking for you over there. Yep, he's going to keep looking. Hey, what's up, Lorena? Welcome. And of course, Garflong. Dig it. I like it. No JSA. Could have sworn we put JSA out just last week.
Know we had.
Also, this is DC Tuesday at Wonderland Comics. Every Tuesday in the store, all of our DC back issues are 50% off. So JSA being obviously a DC book, could have sold out pretty quickly. We have people come in and buy, stacks of back issues from us.
We don't have any JSA out right now.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir, but we will keep looking. We will keep looking for JSA for you. Let's see. What else can we look at? Did we lose the other camera, AJ?
Really?
I think we did. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait. There it is. Oh, wait, hold on. It's doing something weird. Try again. All right, it's re-entering the studio. Guys, this is something completely new, and it's probably was a terrible idea. There we go. Enter the studio. There we go. Bum, bum, bum.
And Comics Cam's back.
I got to move away from that microphone because I'm getting wicked feedback. Let's see. I am in the Batman section. I've got absolute. that's not Absolute Bat. Oh God, we do have more Absolute Batman over here. Holy cow. So we got Absolute Batman. I've got regular Batman, Batman Volume 1, Batman Tom King, which would be the Rebirth era. Got some White Knight universe, Batman and Robin, Batman Black and White, some mini series, Batman Santa Claus. That was actually really fun.
That was a fun run. I read that one.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a lot of fun.
And spoiler alert, Mrs. Claus is a dark elf.
She's a drow? That's awesome. I always play drow in Baldur's Gate. Actually, I think, taking a moment away from comics and talking about video games, because I'm kind of obsessed with Baldur's Gate, I really think that Baldur's Gate was written for you to play a drow. Because when you play a drow, you get so many more storylines and so much more extra dialogue throughout the story. It just seems to work. I think the creators at Larian, I think they intended for you to play as a drow. Sven Winky, if you are watching, which would be really cool if he was watching, tell me, were we meant to play as drow? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, let's go back to these recent release back issues over here. In the the recent release back issues, I have, we've got some West Coast Avengers, we got Batgirl. We got some of these, really cool foil covers, of West Coast Avengers #1. How many new people has Tiffany made mad? Well, she just met Cazador and she made friends with him. Go figure. She makes the worst choices. My girlfriend Tiffany is who we're talking about, guys. A couple of times I've had to broadcast from home, and so while I'm talking to you, she's been playing Baldur's Gate on the TV behind me on the PS5. And she makes the absolute worst choices in this game ever. She somehow in Act 1 managed to piss off the druids, the tieflings, and the goblins. No, she didn't try to kill Cazador. What? Like, how do you not try to kill Cazador? He's a jerk. He's evil. But no, she didn't do that. I'm arms away. Okay, back to selling things. Guys, if you're just joining us, my name's Rich. All right, that very, very bad joke means we're going to go and take a commercial break.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back, guys.
All right.
So make two. We're gonna have to have a little conversation here. You have a handwritten want list, really, with all of the apps that are out there, all of the ability to print PDFs, all of these amazing things that you can use. You can go to CLZ. And Jay, you too. Man, guys, it's 2025. Go digital. Don't save those trees, man. We don't need paper anymore. I'm kidding, man. We love paper. We're comic book nerds. I love that I can give you crap, man. Hey, and you know what? You can give it right back. I don't mind. I've got a thick skin here. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Oh, Trip B recommended us. All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you, Trip B. Let's see. Where are we going to go? Let's you know what? Let's pick up where we were. I was getting a little bit of an echo, so I tried to walk away for just a second. All right. Let's just go through this real quick, guys. If you see something that you like, just let us know. All right. So West Coast Avengers #1. Ooh, we have the Art Germ variant, which is really nice. And all these guys, we're going to sell them to you for cover. Any cool trade paperbacks? Absolutely. Do we have trade paperbacks? What genre would you like, Radman? We've got horror, we've got manga, we've got fantasy, we've got science fiction, and of course, we got superheroes. So, what are you looking for, my good man? Let's just AJ, let's get you over here, just kind of show the horror section. We'll start with that because I think he said horror. Okay. All right, let's go through there. Basket Full of Heads by Joe Hill. Love that. Go real slow, AJ, because we got a bunch of spines. Is there anything, any title you're looking for? Are you looking for recommendations? Because I can make you some recommendations on horror stuff. That's my jam. Ooh, Bedlam. Yeah. Oh, loved Bedlam. Bedlam is such a wickedly underrated horror comic. Serial killers. Oh man, you got to dig it. That and Nailbiter. I think Bedlam kind of got overshadowed by Nailbiter a little bit. Oh, the new Creep Show. That's really cool. Die could have gone. Die could have gone either in fantasy or horror. And get close up there on those, AJ, because it's hard to see the spines. Ooh, okay, that's too close. The Closet. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one too. So so Radman, are you looking for something specific, or would you like me to make a recommendation for you? Because I can absolutely do that. Just if somebody throws out a style of don't fall down. Throw out a style of horror: vampires, serial killers, werewolves, demons, spooky ghost stories. Frankenstein. Actually, you know what? Show them Prometheus and Chains first.
Once you're actually going to promote yourself.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Radman, you want a Frankenstein story? This is my most recent comic. By the way, guys, I write comics. Prometheus and Chains. It is my take on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, set in the post-World War II atomic age. In this story, Victor and Elizabeth Frankenstein are among the Jewish scientists who fled Nazi Germany in 1939, came to the U.S. and absolutely, Mr. Nope, you can definitely get a homestead. Let's go ahead and pull that. So while working on the Manhattan Project, Elizabeth Frankenstein develops cancer. When she passes away, that sends Victor into a spiral of addiction, depression, and an obsession with bringing her back to life. So in Prometheus and Chains, we look at Victor Frankenstein, rather than him just being an arrogant jerk who kind of conquers death because he can. It's his grief that drives him. I did a pretty good job Yeah, that's me, Eddie. Cult of Dracula, that's me. Cult, Rise, Reign. Very nice to meet you. I take it that you have read Cult of Dracula. I hope you liked it, because if not, you're probably going to ream me here. But yeah, man, I do have Cult of Dracula. I got a few copies. I've got a few copies of Rise of Dracula, the sequel. And I do have Prometheus in Chains in stock. And yes, Homestead is Dirk's book. It is hands down the best werewolf story I have read since Brian Azzarello's Moonshine.
About to say, Moonshine?
It is slightly better than Moonshine, I have to admit, and it's mostly due to Les's art. We have four copies of Homestead, and they are all the embossed covers. If you guys want them, we're still selling them for the exact same price that they did on the Kickstarter, which is $39.99 for the hardcovers. And I've got 4 of them left. And if you guys,
we have 3 or 2 of the hardcover, only 2 of the soft.
Okay, so we have 2 soft covers and 3 of the embossed hardcovers, and we pulled one of the hardcovers for I don't know who had that. I forget. Anyway, we pulled it aside and we will get it for you. But don't forget to click that button up there to fill out the form, which you know how to do that. You've bought some from us before. But yeah, showing some Frankenstein books up there. We do have the Frankenstein Agent of Shade. And we have the other Frankenstein. Where'd it go?
Right here.
Okay.
Frankenstein's Womb.
Yeah, is that who wrote that?
Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis. So we do have Warren Ellis's Frankenstein's Womb, which was really good. So usually if it's one book, it's $4.99. And if you do 10 books, we will ship for free. And if you get a bunch of books but not 10, we'll throw them probably in a flat rate. But usually it's like $4.99 to ship. We're not gonna eat you alive on the shipping, and we do also combine shipping. So depends on how many books you buy. Gideon Falls, that's a great one as well. I love some Gideon Falls. Lock and Key, Mercy. Actually, can you hand me Mercy real quick? Mirka Andolfo. It's right there, almost to the end. Last one facing out. Yep, you got your hand on it right there.
It's all falling apart.
All right. So I am a huge fan of Mirka Andolfo, and I love her art. And this book is super rad. It's like this really, really cool Victorian horror story. You get ghosts, you get murders. It's a really good book. Really good book. It's only $16.99, and I've got 3 copies of it left. Highly recommend Mercy. You should check this book. Kill or Be Killed is also another great book. Also on those homesteads, if you I could probably get Les to sign them for you. As you guys know, I'm working with Les on my next book, Angel Hunter. He's my artist. So if you're willing to pay to ship it to Les, and then for Les to ship it to you, which would be $10, $4.99 each way, I can get Les to sign the homesteads for you, no problem. I love Postal. If you guys haven't read Postal, it's about a town run completely by criminals, and it is a very safe town where there is no crime, because the serial killer or the criminals do not want the law to pay attention to them. But then all of a sudden there's a murder, of course. Cullen Bunn, you say. Let's see, what do I have by Cullen? Let's see. Gosh. Let me see. Normally I've got like 10 Cullen Bunn books to recommend to you. Where is just gosh. That's Tim Seeley. Harrow County. Do we have Harrow County? Homestead.
No.
Damn it, I'm sold out of Harrow County too. We sell a lot of horror books, by the way, guys.
We sell a lot of graphic novels in general.
Yep. We do sell a lot of graphic novels here. If you will give me a second after the, here we go, Cullen Bunn. Of course, the last book you'll ever read. That's a new one that I really enjoyed by him. If you'll give me after the commercial break that we're going to, I will pull out some other Cullen Bunn books to show you, because I've got several. I just need to find them in the stacks here. So we'll get back to that right after the commercial break, which will be coming up here pretty soon. All right.
That pre-launch page for Angel Hunter is in the chat. If anybody wants to go and check it out, make sure you click that notify me on launch button so you know when the campaign goes live.
Yes, please do that. Thank you for reminding me. I am terrible about promoting my own stuff. Because I hate to be that guy, it's like, I don't want to brag. I just would rather let the work kind of speak for itself, but then I also, also have to kind of eat, and the only way I can eat is by selling my comics. So, I should probably promote my stuff a little bit more. Let's see. We got Redneck by Donnie Cates. Speaking of vampire books, have you guys read Redneck? Oh man, thank you, Eddie. You should pick up Prometheus in Chains, man. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you guys. If you guys want to buy Prometheus in Chains or Rise of Dracula, and I will sign them and send them to you. And if you don't like them, send them back, and I'll give you a refund. That's how confident I am that you're going to love my work, because Eddie has endorsed me. So yeah, if you want any of my books, just call them out. I'll be happy to do that. I've also got some of the single issues. I don't have many of the single issues left. Those are getting kind of hard to come by. But I can definitely pull some for you, as well as some of the variants, things like that. Let's see. Hand Me Plush. This is by my friend Doug Wagner. I don't know if you guys know Doug or not, but he's really awesome. He wrote Plastic. There's Plastic. Speak of the devil. It's about a guy. he's a serial killer, and he falls in love with a inflatable sex doll. So it's really fun. I really liked it. And then of course the sequel, Plush. Yes, Garth Wong. Plush. Yeah, Plush is great. Mr. Nope wants a Rise of Dracula. So if you'll pull that aside for me. And I really like Plush. It's twisted like everything Doug writes. This is Are You in Love with a Sex Doll, Eddie? Oh, that's kind of scary, dude. But you know what? It's totally fine. You do you. We're not going to kink shame. We're not here to judge you, my friend. Plush was a sequel to, or it happens in the same universe as Plastic. So I don't know if you could really call it a sequel. What do you call it when the books are kind of related? I like you, Eddie. You're awesome. You've got my sense of humor, man. So yeah, I've got Plastic and I've got Plush. They are Plastic's only $16.99. So you know what we could do? If you guys want to get Plastic and Plush, we could do the pair for $30. That makes them $15 a piece. So if you guys want those, I've got one set. Be happy to sell for you. And Spin-Off, that works. Yeah. Oh, hey, is that Black Magic, Greg Rucka? This is a really cool Black Magic over there. Really, really rad book. Hand me that, AJ. I want to show them the interior art. I just absolutely love the art inside of this. It's got this really cool, hope you can see that without the glare. It's got this really, really nice gray wash sometimes. And it's hyper realistic art, which I kind of have a passion for myself. But so she's this character, she is a witch, but nobody knows that. And she is investigating some occultist. All right, Mr. Nope, you got a set of plastic and plush for $30 right there. And we'll go ahead and throw that with your Rise of Dracula as well. So yeah, it's she's part of a coven of witches, and she ends up investigating some occult murders, and finds out that she has a personal connection to it. Really great book. Also, another one in a similar vein is Redlands over here, which I really liked. It's about this town in the Florida Panhandle that is the mayor. Everything's run. They're witches. And no comment. Oh, hey, Doug's on the XP too. No, I love him. But anyway, Redlands, Jordi Belair, great book. There's some ritual sacrifices going on. Excellent occult book if you dig it. Also show you some of the art. Actually, you know what, AJ? Why don't you use the comics cam to show some of this art over here? So yeah, this is some fantastic art in Redlands. Absolutely love it. It's a great story too. Great story. Especially if you're into witches and the occult, things like that. These are, can't show that. Probably shouldn't show that. There's a little bit of adult content in here, and I don't know what the I don't know what the standards are on the EXP if we're allowed to show that. Oh yeah, we do have some copies of Scott Snyder's Witches. I believe that's only a $9.99 first volume. It's on the bottom shelf there, AJ, if you want to pop it up here. I think we got 2 or 3 copies. Yeah, I really do enjoy Scott Snyder's Witches. It's one of the few books that legitimately scared me when I read it. Also, do we have Infidel up there? It'll be on the horror side. I don't know if we have Infidel, because I recommend Infidel to everybody who comes in the store looking for horror. It's by Pornchak Pikachu. Wonderful human being, by the way. Super nice. And it's a typical haunted house story, but it's a haunted building in New York City, or actually I think it's Detroit. Haunted building. But we're not looking at it from an American perspective. We're looking at it. It's an Islamic ghost story. So we're dealing with the jinn. And I made the mistake of reading Infidel about 2 a.m. in my office, which was downstairs in my house, pitch black dark, all alone, and it scared the absolute hell out of me. So unfortunately, I'm out of Infidel. Again, I recommend it to everybody. But we will restock. We restock all of our graphic novels all the time. Jen is a good series. Yeah. Jay, I don't know if that counts as a dad joke. That one's actually pretty doggone good. Guys, we're going to be right back after these commercial messages.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
All right, welcome back, guys. All right, I went and found some Cullen Bunn books that we have. AJ's looking for a couple more over there that I know I have. Cold Spots is the one I was thinking about, AJ. All right, so I've got The Sixth Gun by Cullen Bunn. Really cool book. It's a Western. Always got a little horror. Blah, blah, blah. Another horror story. Unholy Grail is really rad. Cullen Bunn and Mirlo Cloak. This one is the let's see, make sure. Yeah, the first, the bubonic plague was actually a zombie apocalypse, and it was covered up by the church. We would not be approved by the comic book authority, not at all. So Unholy Grail, this one's just $15. Dude, I love Aftershock. I was very sad when they went bankrupt, but I was also very happy because I bought their warehouse in Atlanta. So if you guys are looking for Aftershock books, just DM me, email me, whatever. I've got them all. I can go pull them for you out of our well, actually AJ will go pull them out of our warehouse because I'm not doing that. There's way too many comics to go through out there. We also have Bone Parish. Very, very cool. AJ has so much free time. Pestilence, golly, I love Pestilence too. You guys are talking my language with horror here. Yes, but I haven't read this one in a while. It's a New Orleans kind of voodoo type book, for lack of a better word. Bone Parish, $14.99. Unholy Grail, same price, $14.99. And The Sixth Gun is actually it's just $10. So guys, if you want to, let's do a Cullen Bunn bundle here. 14, 10. You know what? Let's do buy two, get one free. Let's do so. Oh, I've got definitely got some Rough Riders as well. So this would be 15, 30, normally be $40. But for you guys, if you want the Cullen Bunn bundle, buy two, get one free, it would be just $30. $30 gets you all three Cullen Bunn books we talked about: Unholy Grail, Bone Parish, and The Sixth Gun. All you got to do is call it out. I've only got one of these. These are the last copies of each one of these books I have. Just call it out in the chat, and then make sure you fill out that that form up in the it's pinned in the chat. And you can also find it on the YouTube channel as well. All you do is click that. Make sure you do tell us what it is that you've claimed. It makes it a whole lot easier on AJ and I when we're going back, really AJ, when we're going back through this and putting the orders together. If you guys can't tell, I'm kind of the face here. I'm the entertainer. I'm the pretty guy. AJ is the one who does all the all the grunt work. Boy, you wish you could see that side eye he just gave me. Pretty awful.
No, I'm not turning it around right now. I'm not giving you any side eye because if I turn around right now, everybody will see my face.
Yeah, but you know what? You're standing in front of a mirror.
I hate you. I did not find anything over at Colin.
All right.
Not a good vampire book, though.
Mr. Nope wants the Cullen Bunn set. It is all yours, my good man. What'd you find over there, vampire-wise? Oh, Bleed 'em Dry. Yeah. God, I forgot about this one. It's a ninja vampire tale. Who can't enjoy a ninja vampire tale for $20? This was actually really fun. It's exactly what you think. It's ninjas and vampires. And those are two things that just really go together. You know? So $20 normally, $15 for Bleed 'em Dry if you want it. I think it's about 25% off, 20% off. Yeah, 20% off. So $15 if you want Bleed 'em Dry Volume 1. It's Ninja Vampires. So claim it if you want it. Make sure you fill out that that form there. Oh, hey, we're talking about Dirk Manning. We've got Tales of Mystery. This is Eddie, you and I have got to be friends, my friend. I love your humor, man. That's great. All right, Tales of Mystery by our good man Dirk Manning. These are $24.99. If you want them, I can do $20 on them. Basically, we're going to be doing 20% off of our trades. AJ is showing you, we have a really rad wall of Image Comics volume 1s over there. These are all $9.99. I love that Image does this. I don't think they're going to be able to do it for much longer, you know, with the tariffs and things, and the price of paper is going up. But man, I can't keep these on the shelves in the store. I restock these all. Oh, there's Moonshine, the other werewolf story I was talking about. It's Werewolves and Bootleggers. Can't beat that. Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog, very underrated book. Radiant Black is the best superhero story since Invincible. Rat Queens, Bawdy, D&D. Pretty Deadly is a post-apocalyptic fantasy Western retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice. A Nailbiter was great, man. It creeped me out so bad. Like, I don't know, like I can't even bite my nails anymore. It's weird. Paper Girls right there. Girls in the 80s running a paper route. They find an iPhone. Very Steven Spielberg feeling. Old Dog, Declan Shavely. You know, it's just basically like the Korean manga. Oblivion Song, Robert Kirkman. I didn't really like it, to be perfectly honest, but I understand why other people do, but Oblivion Song just wasn't my jam. Noctera, that's a good one. What's down there on the bottom? We got to make AJ kind of kneel down. We got Rogue Sun, and all of these guys, they're $9.99 if you want them. Just call them out. Saga. If you haven't read Saga, what the hell is wrong with you? Go read Saga. It's amazing. Seven to Eternity, very underrated book, similar in tone to Saga. Came out at about the same time. I think it got a little overshadowed. It came out at the wrong time, but a very good book. Sex Criminals, Our Orgasms Stop Time. Let's Be Bank Robbers. Undiscovered Country. That one actually is probably a pretty poignant book to be reading right now with everything that's going on. Oh, Unnatural. You will never read a fairy tale the same way. And I don't know how it becomes a very sensual, interesting, dark love story. Unnatural, man. Again, it's a Mirka Andolfo book. I have a soft spot for her stuff. If you haven't read Unnatural, I highly recommend it. It's the big bad wolf and a sexy little pig girl, and it's amazing. It's such a good story.
You know something? A lot of folks here know me, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all, for $9.99, getting volume 1s of most of those books he just showed, y'all, if there's anything you were remotely interested in, jump on that. Like Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog, Rodney Barnes is a genius. I love his work. Most of those books I have. I'm telling y'all, for $10, worth it.
Exactly. Yeah, you cannot beat the $9.99 Image volume 1s. That's why actually going back to talk about Angel Hunter, my book, which is on Kickstarter right now, and the link is pinned in the chat. Please go and click on that and sign up to be notified at launch. It's not committing you to back the book yet, which I hope you will, but you don't have to. But just go check it out. The link's pinned in there. But because of these Image $9.99 volume 1s, We decided that we wanted to do that ourselves. So Angel Hunter is not coming out in floppy issues. We're going straight to the trade paperback, essentially. Volume 1 is 96 pages. Plus, we're going to have 12 pages of bonus content, bringing up to 108 pages. That's the smallest volume that we're doing. All 9 other volumes of Angel Hunter will be 120 pages. So we're doing well over 1,000 pages of story with Angel Hunter, and we're striving for the $9.99 price point. We're doing everything we can to secure a printer who can do that. I'm probably actually going to take a little bit of a loss. Yes, Eddie, it is definitely going to be black and white manga style. We may do a colored edition as a stretch goal, but Les and I both absolutely love it in black and white. Black and white with his shading, it's gorgeous.
But let's try to hit that stretch goal, folks, because unfortunately Eddie can't see black and white.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, Eddie, I didn't know that. Well, holy cow, we're gonna have to hit that stretch goal just for you, man. Yeah, wow. Or either that, or I'll twist Les's arm and say, hey, at least color one digital for this guy, because he likes me, and we're buds now. We're like best friends. We're gonna hang out and drink beer and tell weird stories because he's my jam. Man, wow, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're gonna try to hit that stretch goal so we can get a colored edition just for Eddie there. Wow. But yeah, hey man, thank you for checking the page out, and please follow to be notified when it launches. And since you have the comic store owner, do you know if Walking Dead Deluxe has an omnibus out? Not. Let me get back to you on that, because I believe it does. I believe Walking Dead Deluxe, the omnibus, seems like I saw that when I was putting my order in. So let me get back to you on that, Eddie. And of course, you can always go to the Wonderland Comics TN. It's at Wonderland Comics TN. That's the social media page for my store, Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. And you can DM me on there, and I'll be happy to look for anything for you here in the store. And I'll also special order things if they're available through either Lunar or Penguin. Image would be with Lunar. So I'll be happy to check that out for you. Yeah, man. Walking Dead's amazing, but yeah, it's in black and white, except for the deluxe, and the deluxe are pretty rad. So yeah, hit me up on either Facebook or Instagram, dude, and I will get an answer for you on that. So, all right, guys. Speaking of Angel Hunter, I have got to do a podcast promoting Angel Hunter, so I'm going to turn the show over to AJ for the rest of the evening. So please give him the hardest time possible. What is a bone? Are you looking for issues, or are you looking for the omnibus edition? Because I've got the omnibus edition, and I may have some single issues out. But if you're wanting to read Bone, this is the way to do it, because there's a whole lot of issues of Bone, and it fills up this massive omnibus edition. And it's only $44.99 for all of this, for this massive, really cool book. So AJ, if you want that, I'll be happy to pull it aside for you. If you don't, AJ Price, he's a local here in Cookeville, comes to the store, awesome customer. Come into the store, and we'll pull a couple of boxes of Bone back issues out for you, because I've got a ton of them. Eddie, nice to meet you, my friend, and thank you for continuing to support my books, man. And we're going to work on hitting that stretch goal to get a colored edition just for you. All right, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. AJ over here. Jay, thank you so much for everything that you do, guys. Thank you for joining me here on Welcome to Wonderland. And you guys have a wonderful evening. And here you go, AJ.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right.
Out of the Comic Cam 2.
Okay, I can barely hear you. Testing. Is this working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you. All right. So I actually have a hilarious story about that Bones omnibus that he showed you a few minutes ago. I was this guy came in and he was super excited to find it, and he's like, I've been looking for this for ages. This is everything I want. He gets up to the register, and I'm actually putting it in the register, and right then, his girlfriend calls, and he starts talking to her. You know that book I was telling you about? I found it. It's right here at Wonderland. It's awesome. I'm so excited. And then he walks away so he could talk to her. And I'm helping other customers, and the next thing I know, he's gone, and the book's back up on the shelf. So apparently the girlfriend said, not today. I lost that sale just like that. All because girlfriend called. All right, so now we are going to get into the part where we talk a little bit about new comics. Unfortunately, I got some bad news for you on new comics. We are having issues with shipping. Oh my goodness. Diamond goes bankrupt and now there's issues in shipping. I have very few new comics to show you, but what I do have is some exciting stuff. So the first thing I'm going to show you, these are in no particular order, is Legacy of Vader 2. The last time I showed Legacy of Vader 1, which I will happily go get off the shelf for you guys if you want the pair. But the last time I showed Legacy of Vader 1, somebody said Emo Vader Jr., and that was the most hilarious thing ever. But so we did all the new comics that are coming out this week. We sell them for 25% off price. So this one is $3.99, so that's only $3 for Legacy Vader 1 if anybody wants Legacy of Vader 1. No massive bone coming home. That's correct, TJ. So this is I just love the artwork on this one. I'm going to try to, just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. You can still hear me because I'm actually talking on the computer right now. I'm going to go back to using the Comic Cam to show this stuff off because there's less glare. So, Comic Cam, here we go. Hopefully there's less glare. Just a second. Now there will be less glare. This beautiful Helverine cover. Absolutely gorgeous. Helverine, I mean, let's give Dakin Ghost Rider powers. That sounds like a good idea. That one is also $3.99. So that one will also only be $3. Next is Uncanny X-Men 13. This one is actually kind of important. It is basically Storm gets cosmic powers, and I can't remember what Rich told me that some minor mutant becomes an Omega mutant. And this is $4.99, so that is $3.75 for that one. Next, we have Amazing Spider-Man 69. And we have the Invisible variant, which everything we got from Marvel this week was Invisible variants. But this one is also $4.99, so that's $3.75. And it's really cool because it's got all this. Now, this is the second to the last Amazing Spider-Man in this run of Amazing Spider-Man. When we get to number 70, that'll be the end of this volume, and I guess we'll be starting volume 7 of Spider-Man in May with Amazing Spider-Man number 1 again. But so the second to the last. Now, something really awesome to show you guys on this one. This one is the 1 in 25. The 1 in 25 for Amazing Spider-Man 69. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This one we are selling for $29.99. So if you want this gorgeous cover of Amazing Spider-Man, the 1 in 25, it is $29.99. Okay, this one, apparently it's not that great of a glow-in-the-dark cover because it's not really glowing. Of course, it's not really dark either. But this is Batman Full Moon. And I'm going to actually open this up. So we're going to turn this off and I'll show it to you on the big picture here after I open it up. But Batman Full Moon number 4. This is the end of the Batman Full Moon story. And if you have not read the Batman Full Moon story, it is absolutely amazing. But the cover's supposed to glow in the dark. That's what it looks like on the inside. But Batman gets bit by a werewolf, obviously. So how do they solve that? And this was the end of the story, and it was not a very pretty ending. I did read it today. Worked out for Batman and Zatanna, but not for everybody. But so anybody interested in Batman? Anybody interested in Batman Full Moon? It's $5.99, and we will sell it to you for $4.50. Batman Full Moon number 4 for $4.50. That's quite a deal. Like I said, amazing story. It's got Batman, John Constantine, Zatanna, everybody. Next, going back to the Comic Cam. Next, we have Sabretooth number 4. The Dead Don't Talk. Sabretooth, The Dead Don't Talk number 4. For $3.99. So this is another $3 book if anybody wants it. He's beating up a man in iron. Doesn't say Iron Man, but a man in iron. And this is kind of the last of the new stuff I got, but not really the last of the new stuff I got. Because I'm going to try something a little bit different today after this. But this is the all-new Venom, number 4. Is it really that much? It is $4.99, so we sell it to you for $3.75 if anybody's interested in it. Okay, I'm going to try something a little bit different, a little bit new here. Just give me a second. Richard did not give me warning that I was going to be doing this by myself. So we have, I've been talking about these, and I've been selling these by.
You're muted on that one, buddy. Just 1 second, folks. Go see if he can. Just want to remind everybody watching, first of all, thanks for being here. Great show. Glad to see the group coming in here every week. After this, at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, we'll have Kicking It with Henri Compen, who has $1 and $2 books. And he usually does things like sells off the double rack once the rack fills up. So you get a lot of books for pretty cheap. So if you're not done spending money today on comics, be sure to check him out. I think AJ's trying to figure out how to unmute it.
Working. Of course you didn't. Let's try it again. This beautiful Alex Ross picture. $9.99 for this book. Mothra, Queen of the Monsters, $4.99. Godzilla vs. Chicago, $7.99. And Godzilla Heist, $4.99. So that's $28, and I said I would sell it for $20. If anybody's interested. If anybody's interested, just sign up.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it, but if you were talking during that time that this wasn't on screen, we couldn't hear you because you're muted on the other computer.
Oh no. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you through the phone cam right now, but the laptop is muted.
I'm afraid if I unmute it, we'll probably get a double thing.
I can mute the cam from here.
There. How's this one going?
Well, no.
So the next bundle I'd like to sell you. Try to sell it.
Ooh, no.
All right. Next bundle I'd like to sell you, or try to sell you, is we have all 6 issues that are currently out for Knights for Samurais. These are all $2.99 books. So that would typically be $18. And we will sell them to you tonight for $14.99. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the one that comes out tomorrow, number 6.
And that's the David DeSmulchin book, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've got the whole current run all the way up to 6 for $14.99 if anybody wants it. It's a great you can get the whole story so far. Okay. So I have got number 1 and number 2 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Naruto. Number 1 and number 2. These are $4.99 books. I will sell them to you today for $6 if anybody wants a pair of those. Mr. Note wants one of the Knights of Knights versus Samurai. Thank you, Mr. Note. It's a great set. I'm just going to kind of, like I said, we didn't have very many new books this week that we could show. Literally, DC did not show it. Did not show. We have gotten very few DC books in the last 2 weeks. So I'm just going to walk around the store. I'm gonna have to take this so I can see you guys. Anything else anybody wants to see? I can show you some more of our backstock tables. And go up here and show you the wall. Why are you facing me again? So we got some cool stuff on the wall, and I will keep coming back here and looking at this. So that's lovely. Why? Oh. Okay, so we got a 9.8 copy of Someone is Killing the Children, number 1. We got this 9.8 Catwoman foil cover, number 64. One of my favorite covers, this Todd McFarlane, 9.8 Batman 423, Virgin Todd McFarlane. I love the art on that one. That one is selling in the store for $300. But Richard's policy is, if you don't like the price, let's make a deal. What do you think? First appearance of Harley Quinn. That's a 9.6. Got that new movie coming out. First appearance of Red Hawk. Number 4, also 9.8. This is much more reasonably priced. This is only a $50 book. Very beautiful cover for only $50. Storm, number 1, 9.8 for $100. I could easily give you guys that one for $75. It's another beautiful Virgin cover. This one is done by Sabin Rich did the Storm cover. We've got Avengers 257, 9.4. That's a good looking cover too. I can see it's just kind of obviously what took it down is a little bit of yellowing, but other than that, it's pretty good shape. And we have a signed Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Let's see the signature. It's good looking Amazing Spider-Man number 28. This is an Andrews variant cover. So I'm going to show you some more of our really cool books that we have cute going on here. We have number 0, Lady Macnaka, and number 1. That is for $60, $40 for this, $20 for that. I would be willing to give this up for probably $40 altogether. Basically, you buy this one, you get that one free, if anybody's interested in those two awesome covers. If you are, just let me know in the comments. Hide number 1, $45. This has been sitting on here for a while. I'd be willing to give it up for $30. Hyde Street number 1. We tried to sell it last week, but it didn't sell. Wonder Woman number 4. And Wonder Woman number 3. We tried selling those last week. Okay, we did sell this a couple weeks ago. But it wasn't this good of a copy. This is an amazing condition. DC Comics presents number 26. Batman 357. Hey, with this camera like this, I can actually move around where I don't get a glare. Yeah, this Batman 357. Rich has it for 200. Go for 175. Okay, is there anything else anybody else would like to see? Okay, I'm going to let you guys pick. Is there anything else you guys want to see tonight? I am so sorry, Mr. Nope. You know how we got cut off with the storms? We lost internet for 3 days. So I will make sure you get that tomorrow. I will definitely make sure you get your invoice tomorrow. And I'll just add both invoices together. So we will definitely get that to you. I apologize, but yeah, the winds literally pulled our cable off of our wall. It was very fun running this store for 3 days without any internet. Oh, here's a good book. Check out this beautiful copy of Daredevil 54. I mean, this is in some, for its age, amazing shape. Absolutely amazing. We've got for sale in the store for $49. I'd be willing to let it go for $40 if anybody's interested. Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood #1. Very good looking cover. It's almost a sketch cover, but not quite. $24.99. Let it go for $19.99 here. What's Batman's favorite fruit? Banana. All right, we're going to commercial with that.
The limit is the sky with no glass ceiling. But if the shoe fits, feel free to walk up in it. You can catch me in the sky with no flight attendants, or either in the coupe, but the roof is not attended. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. Brad Pitt, I button up Benjamin. I'm not like them, my cloth was cut different. For those that are listening, please know that I never backpedal, nah, never that. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
All right, I'm going to go back here. The heck? All right, we're going to go back here and do some more graphic novels. Those seem to go really well.
So, AJ, before you do that, Mike Asbill had a question.
Oh, okay.
If you could show the first appearance of Harley again.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to tell you right up front that Rich does not have this book at a cheap price. All right. Said not at a cheap price, but that's kind of what we got going on here. And like I said, he does like to make deals, though. So. Like I said, I'm going to go back. I'm okay. Walking around this with a mask like this, I'm going to have to ask Richard for hazard pay. So this shelf here is kind of our everything shelf. If it doesn't fit anywhere else, it kind of got put on this shelf. So here we have our Animosity. Really cool book. Got the Animosity of Anubis. And then we also got Animosity Volume 1. Once again, cool Aftershock books. We are great fans of Aftershock around here. If you have a wrestler fan in your life, we have also have this one from Source Point. And to go with that, we also have the Tony Schiavone story.
Yeah, Butts and Seats, the Tony Schiavone story, and the Arn Anderson, My Life as the Enforcer, are both Dirk Manning books as well.
Great books for any wrestling fan. Now, this is probably one of my favorite books ever, Curse Words. It's just got everything. I'm a huge fantasy geek. That's how Richard and I met. We met playing Pathfinder, the role-playing game. And honestly, I will take fantasy any day over superheroes. But Curse Words is an amazing book. Super funny. If you like talking animals, lots of action, really cool. And we have Curse Words 1, 2, and 3 here. We have Cowl from Image. Principles of Power. Deadly Class, which we also showed over there. Death Dealer Volume 1. Dead Eyes, another good book. East to West Volume 1, great book. Fathom, World Below. I remember when Fathom and Witchblade and Darkness were all that. That was some of my favorite things back when I was in high school. We have different fables. This Fellspire Chronicles, Book 1. Okay, I don't know when Richard put this up here. This is my first time noticing it. I think I got my next read, guys. I'll tell you next week what I think about it. A lot of Grimm fairy tales, G.I. Joe. God Country. The Goddamned. I did read this one. This was a very good book. So if you see anything or you want me to go somewhere else, just yell out in the chat. What's going on here? Yeah, Mike, it's a bit of a price for me too. Do have Jennifer Blood. Dynamite. See anything else that really... Monstrous, which is a really good book. And we've got some World of Sandman stuff down here with Dead Boys Detectives and Death, Sandman. Strange Girl Omnibus. And some other good stuff. Is there anywhere else I can go in the store and show you guys? It's a big store. I know. Go over here. Bring the computer, or won't be able to talk to you guys on the screen. These are some other graded books that we have. Most of them are a lot cheaper than the stuff we have up on the wall. And they're also 25% off. So we have Year of the Villain, Hell Has Arisen. Future State Robin Eternal, #1. That one's only $40. Future State Justice League #1. That one would also only be $40. Batman Year 1 Part 2, Batman issue number 405. First appearance of Detective... Can't read. First appearance of Detective Sarah Eason and Carmine Falcone. Harvey Dent appearance. Bruce dons his new guys as the Batman. And this is a Frank Miller book for $100. If you dig Talking Weapons, God Country is a super dope book. I do dig Talking Weapons. Hawk #11. And I think, this is an exclusive Unknown Comic Books exclusive cover of Hawk #11. That one is set for $149.99. The Immortal Hawk #47, Hawk versus Rhino. Shivey variant cover. Incredible Hulk, Sinister Villains of Spider-Man variant cover. So that is $64. All right. I have got a Miles Morris #8. Oh, somebody's... that's a 9.6. First appearance of the Assessor. Spider-Man #7 from 623. This is a Spider-Boy variant cover. And it's the first appearance of Spider-Boy. Ramos variant cover. I have got a Wolverine #1 from 4/20 from April 2020. And this is the Midtown Comics exclusive cover. We have it for sale here for $199, but it's on 25% off, so that'd be just $150. We've also got some other just really cool book. We have These are not graded comics. But we do have this Star Wars The Force GameStop variant for only $40.
Say, AJ, what was that price on the Spider Boy 9.8 slab?
$124. So 25% off whatever 125 would be. And if he doesn't, and if that's still not a good price, we'd be willing to negotiate it. Okay. Awesome Death Dealer variant cover. This is only $20. Daredevil Marvel Knights #1 for only $15. That's a good looking book. So, and 25% off of all these. I have like all the comics regular prices where I can look it up, but don't have a way to really do the math for that right now.
Mike's got an offer in the chat. I didn't know if you wanted me to call it out or not.
Let's see. 85. Let's go pick on Rich.
Into that research type of what needed to be done.
It's so interesting. You know, biblical stuff, because I have a certain amount of knowledge and familiarity. So if I watch things that are based on the Bible,
Rich said 100. Can you hear me? I hope so.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, Rich said 100. Oh, here's good. Anybody fans of Keanu Reeves? We've got Berserker #4. For only $20. So give it to you for $15. 1 in 25 variant. Berserker #4.
And they are making a Berserker movie or show, so those are probably going to shoot up in price.
That's cool. I will be honest, I love Keanu Reeves. But when I read Berserker, I was like, it's okay. Wasn't the greatest book I ever read, but I just have a lot of respect. We've got another #1 of Wolverine Black, White, and Blood. This one's $20. Okay, I know I have turtle lovers out there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Book 20. April 1989 for $15. So whatever 25% off of $15 is, it can be yours. And with that, guys, I think I'm going to call that show. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. You all were super cool, especially with yes. I think we can do that, Mike. I think that's fair. Do I have any more? Do I have any more of which cover? What are we talking, AJ?
Yeah, folks, there's a little bit of a delay between StreamYard and YouTube. So I think it's about 8 seconds. So if AJ showed a book that you liked, if you could try to remember the title, it'd be easier to help him find it.
Oh, the Turtles book? No, that's the only Turtles book I know that wait, actually, we might have some on the wall. Let me see. I thought I had some up here on the wall. No. No Turtles. I have a lot of other stuff from my childhood, like these beautiful Transformer books and these cool Transformer books. But I don't have any Turtles. That's the only Turtles I know that we have right now. We have we sell them fairly quickly as they come in. Is there any other questions I can ask before we go? Well, I thank all of you guys for being with us tonight. Hopefully Rich can do the entire show next week, and if so, that'll be a lot easier for both of us, I think. But please come back and watch us next week. And please stay tuned for Kicking It with Henri tonight. And I think if that's everything we got, we'll see you guys next week.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.